Hey, good morning. In today's Q&A, we're going to go over what is a conspiracy. A conspiracy is really an agreement between multiple people to commit a crime. So what you need to do is you have to have an agreement about doing something that everyone knows is illegal, and then that makes you liable for what each other does to carry out that agreement. And so it's really just a crime of words. And where that gets interesting is that we can agree to do a violent act, like kill somebody or rob a bank. And if all I'm prosecuted for is the conspiracy, then that is not considered a crime of violence in Louisiana, because the act of talking and making up an idea and an agreement is not a violent act, because it's not a crime against a person or property, even though the underlying crime is. And that's good to know for plea negotiations. If you can negotiate someone as a conspiracy to a robbery or a murder, they're looking at a 25% parole time. They're looking at a 35% eligibility for a good time. And on something like a murder, there's no parole, no good time. And on a robbery, there's just no parole. So you can really dramatically, positively impact the outcome of a case if you have it styled as a conspiracy. Now, one of the things you have to realize, though, is that you have, by being charged as a conspirator, there's certain rules that come about with liability and evidence in court. What's the liability? You are liable for the actions of your co-conspirators. So we're going to go rob a bank. I'm the driver. You're going to go in the bank and get the money. You swear up and down you're not going to hurt anybody. Well, if you end up shooting somebody, I am now liable for that murder. Evidence rules. Co-conspirator statements are admissible pieces of evidence at a trial. And normally you would have a hearsay objection if we're talking about what someone else said outside of court. But if what they said outside of court is involving our conspiracy and that's a co-conspirator, then that is admissible against me at trial, okay? Now, what is not a co-conspirator statement? Just because it comes out of the mouth of a co-conspirator does not mean it's a conspiracy statement. So if it happens during a police interrogation, that's not during the course and scope of the conspiracy. That is still hearsay. So there's conspiracy in a nutshell. If you have any other questions, just email me at the link below, and I'll do my best to answer it for you.